At the age of 40, I walked away from a corporate desk job with all the benefits you could ever ask for and decided to roll the dice, bet on myself, and start a resale company. I buy storage lockers.
Let's see what this is. Oh, it's signed.
I go to live auctions.
$30, $30, $29, $30.
I go on private picks.
Quite a bit of stuff.
And so much more. So come along for the ride as I build this resale company from the ground up. And now, let's get to another episode of Reliable Resellers.
So about a week ago, I got a phone call from Mr. Ware. Said he goes by Doc. Said he used to be a doctor. He said that he has some stuff he would like to sell and wanted to know if I was interested to come over and take a look. So I said absolutely. So we made an appointment for today. Today is Thursday, and we are about 5 minutes away. So let's come over here and let's just see what he has. I'm not really sure what all he has, so he's right here next to the auction house. We were over on this side of town anyway, so it won't hurt to swing in and just take a look.
In 1,000 feet,
let's go.
Guys, there's a Norman Rockwell in here. Barbie 10, bunch of Barbies. So we'll scope them out here.
All right, guys, so we just packed the car again. I've got a bunch of Barbies back here, a bunch of dolls that aren't Barbies. There's a lot of toys, a lot of old vintage toys and stuff back here, some puzzles. It's mostly dolls, mostly vintage there's vintage Barbie clothes and accessories. There's some newer Barbies and some newer other types of dolls and stuff. It's a pretty decent score of what's back here. We spent 200 bucks. I'm driving home right now. Be there in 27 minutes, and I'll show you what we bought. Let's go.
Okay, I'm home. So more Barbies, Care Bears, just a Care Bear bag. Lots of Barbie stuff. It's really lots of dolls, lots of doll clothes. There is this down here. It is a Norman Rockwell collector's edition radio. Takes a cassette tape over here, so it's a tape player. Power's on, it works. It's not worth a whole bunch. It's worth about maybe 40 bucks or so, but I mean, it's Norman Rockwell, so it's kind of cool, I guess. That'll be auction house material for sure. And this bag is just some, there's a viewfinder here, a Viewmaster, I guess. It's in rough shape, but there is one here. And then there's some comic books, newer ones, like the 90s or so. And then there's a couple of football cards in here. There's nothing crazy, but I'll show you real quick. There's just a few, you know, Fleer 94. Right, nothing wild, but part of the deal. Okay, so there's that. And then in here, so these two boxes, so this box, I got really excited when I seen this box because it's from 1961. But when you open it, it's closed. And you know, I'm assuming these are legitimate vintage Barbie clothes. But I'm not really sure. I don't really know how you tell for the really old ones. Like, how do you tell if you know what these are? Are these, like, is this an old Barbie accessory? Like, is this an old Barbie pump? I don't know. How do you tell? How do you know? It says Hong Kong on it, whatever that means, for whatever that's worth, I guess. So there's these. The same thing in this box here. It's just a bunch of accessories. That's not the Barbie doll actually on, obviously. So a bunch of accessories. And here's some newer Barbies. So this is, oh, there's a newer Barbie. And then again, just lots of clothes, which, I mean, on the newer stuff, it does say, here, I'll show you right here. See where that says genuine Barbie in there? So on the newer stuff, I'm pretty sure it'll be relatively easy to tell what is real Barbie accessories and what isn't. But on the older stuff, I don't know if they put that on there or not. It's a newer one. She's in there. Barbie. this Care Bear suitcase here is just a bunch of newer Barbies, and we know they're newer. Again, I mean, obviously I can just tell on my hand, but you see their smiling faces, their bent arms. You can easily tell by looking at these that they're all newer Barbies. And same thing back here. This is just a tote here thing, or a little bag, whatever this is, full of, see your smiling face, see the teeth. You just know newer Barbie, newer Barbie, newer Barbie, newer Barbie. So, but that's okay. You know, it's good auction house stuff. We also got 3 jerseys here. There's a they're kids jerseys, but there's a Bucks jersey. They're both Keyshawn Johnson. So there's 1, there's 2, and then there's a Mark McGuire Majestic in here. So we got those 3. It's a shame this was broken. So I don't know exactly how old this is, but this is a Howdy Doody toy here. I mean, I can glue them back together and he'll probably sit like that. It doesn't have a year on it, so I have no idea. I haven't looked it up to get any. Even though it was broken, I just grabbed it because he's just cool. But you know, he's broken, so it is what it is. This is open, but it's a Masters of the Universe puzzle. Just grabbed it because I thought it was cool. I mean, just the cover art there is pretty badass, if I had to say so myself. All right, this is a Jack in the Box from 1976, and it works. This guy in. All right, and here is more Barbie clothes, doll clothes. Have to go through them and see. Some of them have that original Barbie tag on them, but again, I have no idea on the ones like this, for example. Is this just a homemade thing? Does this go with some other doll? Is this for a Barbie? How do you know? How are you supposed to know? Anyway, I don't know. This is filled with lots of doll stuff. There's a little stand for a doll right there. So more doll stuff in here. Okay, this is a Bibsy, B-I-B-S-Y, obviously doll. Feed her and she dribbles. So I don't know exactly what year it's from, but she's in here. Let's open it up. I got her upside down. So she's in here. I don't know what these dolls are, but this is the Bibsy doll, and she's worth right about $200 a pop, so roughly. So good score here. This doll here with the box should bring us our money back, so that's nice. All right, this is a baby soft Tina. It says, "Bathe me, I drink, and I wet." Again, this isn't worth but maybe 10 or 15 bucks. It'll go out to the auction house. These are vintage skates. You can see Sears boots. They're ice skates. Never been worn. They're brand new. I think he said he bought them in like the 70s or something like that. He bought him a pair and his wife a pair, and they never got used. I mean, we live in Florida. Go figure. Anyway, so there's these two. They're kind of cool. And they have the original boxes, so that's kind of cool. It's another box of super skates. I'm not really sure if these are like from Sears or anything. That they don't say it. It says they're a company called Stevens makes them. They're in there. They're just metal. God, could you imagine wearing those things? Metal skates. The original box. All right, and these two here are really the best, at least I think. I mean, that Bibsy doll is really good. These are from 1964, both of them. One of them has yeah, there it is. Okay, so they're filled with accessories and stuff, but this one actually has one of the older Ken dolls. And see, this is going to be a really good example because okay, so see how he's not smiling and you can't see his teeth? Get you another bar, and just to show you, we'll just grab on a Barbie. All right, so for example, see her face smiling, you can see her teeth. Look at him. He's not, I mean, he's smiling, but it's not like, you know, cheesing, and you can't see his teeth. That's how, and look at his arms. See how her arms are bent and like that? See how his are just straight? There's no bends when the clothes are on him, but there's no bends in his arms. There's no bends in his legs. This is 100% an older Ken doll, 100%. And then of course in here with it, you have all of these accessories. And again, you know, I don't know on vintage Barbie accessories how you tell, again, made in Hong Kong. It does have, it says number 3347. You could probably look it up with that. But you know, I'm just not sure how you know what is a legit vintage Barbie accessory, but I'll look it up, I'll figure it out. So that's what's in this one. Let me show you what's in that one. This one is mostly just packed to the brim with accessories, so I gotta be real careful here opening it up. It'll just go everywhere. Okay, there we go. Okay, Barbie accessories in there, and then just tons and tons more doll clothes. So we'll have to go through them and figure out, again, as with all the rest of them, what's what in here. What is a Barbie accessory and what is not. That hanger says Barbie, so we'll just see. So that's what we got. That's what I paid 200 bucks for. Not a bad score. Not a bad score at all. Most of this stuff will again go out to auction. Some of it, like this, will probably go on eBay, almost guaranteed. Some of these Barbie accessories, I'll show you these over here. Some of the Barbie accessories, which I figure out what's what, will likely go up on eBay as well. Barbie accessories can sell for pretty good money. So the Bibsy doll will go up on eBay for sure, but then most everything else will probably go out to the auction house. Over here is just, this is a Barbie puzzle, nothing crazy. This is a newer Barbie, she's in there, again, nothing crazy, not much value. And this is just a box of dolls. There's nothing, I don't really know much about them. I just, you know, they were there to be purchased, so I got them while I was there. They're just dolls. That says Horseman B12. Probably it looks like a reproduction doll of something, so check her out. Anyway, so that's what we got, guys. 200 bucks, not a bad score. Not a bad score. So all right, well, that's gonna be all I got for you guys in this video. Nothing crazy, a nice little, we go on a pick, spend 200 bucks, pack the car with some decent stuff. So like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff down below. Come back tomorrow, we'll do something else. Bye, guys.